Our next conversation is all about inner versus outer confidence. I think it's super easy to portray an image of confidence within social media or within different areas of our life. While in actuality, the conversations that we're having with ourselves are the complete opposite, constantly tearing ourselves down, telling ourselves why we're not enough or that we have to continue to strive in order to be worthy of love and acceptance within ourselves and within our communities and the relationships that surround us. But I think the moment that you step into inner confidence is that true shift where you step into your power and into your full brilliance and into the essence of who you are truly meant to be. It's when you recognize your strength and your weaknesses and you accept all of those as the fullness of who you are. You're able to set goals and achieve them, taking actionable steps towards what you want to create within your life. You also recognize that humility and kindness and treating others as you would like to be treated are of utmost importance. It's not about bringing others down in order to feel bigger. It's about lifting up others and yourself together. And it's something that I've struggled with for most of my life. I am a Leo ascendant. I love astrology. I'm a Leo ascendant. I come off very confident. I come off as someone who has it all together, or at least I appear as though I do. But in actuality, having inner confidence is something that I always struggled with. I constantly was tearing myself down. I was constantly worried about how other people were perceiving me, or if I felt like I was good enough. If I wasn't perfect, I felt like then I was nothing. And the moment that I went through yoga teacher training and actually truly, really liked myself because I recognized that I didn't need to be perfect in order to be loved was a huge transition point for me and one that I'll never forget. And I want to be able to help assist you in achieving that same moment. It's not going to be instant, and it's going to take constant work, and it's probably going to be something that develops over time, but at least having the conversation about it and sparking this interest within you will hopefully inspire you to move in that direction and on this path. So, setting realistic goals and expectations and communicating yourself with confidence and also being able to set boundaries are all a part about having this sense of inner confidence. And that's what I want to talk about. What are your strengths? What are the achievements that you've accomplished within your life? Take out a piece of paper, really write these things down. Consider what this means for you. What are your biggest achievements? What are the moments where you felt like you were on top of the world? What are moments of success that you never dreamed imaginable? What were those moments where you really were able to set a goal and then even through the challenging and obstacles, you were able to then accomplish it? Think about those, reflect on those. Those are part of your story too. But then don't deny the fact that there are also moments where you struggled with things, moments where they weren't easy, moments where you felt like you fell flat on your face. Those are part of your story too, but they don't make you any less than. And I think that that's the true beauty of inner confidence. Recognizing that the moments where we struggled are just as important as the moments where we succeed. And that incorporating and integrating all of those is what makes us who we are today and makes us human. We're real. We're not designed to be perfect. We're meant to be real. We are all working towards something, a greater version of ourselves. And that version that I truly meant, that I think is meant to be expressed within this life. But that doesn't mean that we're not humble. That doesn't mean that we can't admit fault, because that's just as much a part of who we are. And that's the only way to truly grow. So recognizing, also writing down a list of those moments where shit might have got a little tough. We may have had some moments where we're like, ooh, that was a mistake. That was not what I meant to do. Ooh, my bad, my bad, my bad. Like, there are always going to be those moments for all of us. So writing down a few of those too, maybe even just within the last couple years, but really creating a harmonious list between the two of them. Maybe writing 5 successes and 5 stumbling blocks, and just recognizing how those maybe even incorporated or engaged with one another. How there may have been a stumbling block in the pursuit of one of your goals. How you may have achieved a goal and then experienced a stumbling block. Those peaks and the valleys, they're all a part of the journey. And then be able to really then delve into what are moments of growth for you that you're trying to work towards. What are the new and maybe other goals that you're trying to shoot for? It doesn't have to be extraordinary things. They can be really simple. Or maybe there's a few ostentatious goals that you're like, they are out of this world. I don't even know if they're even possible, but I really want to go for them. Write those down too. See what is possible within your life and how then leaning into inner confidence and believing in yourself, looking at the opportunities for you to be able to achieve something versus something that might hold you back, recognizing that there's probably going to be a few moments where it's not going to be going to plan, and that's okay. We continue to walk forward and we believe in ourselves in the pursuit of it. I believe in you and I want you to believe in you too. Recognizing the power of positive self-talk, like we discussed before, and also recognizing that it's not always going to be peachy keen, and that is a-okay. All right. So this week, set one goal for yourself, something that you want to work towards. If that's maybe even talking to yourself differently, maybe it's meditating every day, maybe it's working out 3 times this week. It can be super simple, but set it and actually follow through with it and remind yourself that you can achieve anything that you set your mind to, because you can. All right. And this week, I just want to reinforce something simple to keep you on that path as we work towards your bigger and loftier goals.